Tesla has revolutionized and dominated the electric vehicle industry for years now. Electric vehicle production and ownership are soaring. Leading toward an EV future is Tesla, with their popular Model Y and Model 3, making EV ownership an attractive proposition. You might be wondering, however, just what advantages the Tesla Model Y might have. In this video, I'll be going over the top 10 benefits you'll enjoy when you opt for a Model Y. Let's start with a panoramic glass roof. That's right, the Tesla Model Y comes with an all-glass roof. The all-glass panel makes the car look a lot bigger than it is. You can see the beautiful sky at any point of the day. The glass stretches from the front panel to all the way behind the back seat, giving you a great open view of the sky. Surprisingly, with Tesla's camp mode, it'll provide you with a way to sleep comfortably in your Model Y overnight. You have a full view of the sky above, all while enjoying a cabin that's adjusted at the right temperature. This all can be done with the rear seats being able to fold down all the way, giving you all of this space, 76 cubic feet to be precise. To top your camping experience all off, you can purchase a custom-fitted mattress for the Model Y from a third party, and I'll leave some links in the description where you can purchase one from Amazon. This is a combination that's pretty hard to beat in terms of comfort and cool factor. It does, in a way, transform the Model Y into a spacious and mobile room of sorts, providing car campers with protection from the elements and a killer view of the outside. The second reason why you should buy a Model Y is the amazing range. The long-range Model Y gets 330 miles on a single charge, and the performance Model Y gets 303 miles. Tesla is leading the electric vehicle race because it has more high-powered battery tech, and it takes more risks. For more than a decade, Tesla has been designing battery-powered vehicles from the ground up and using software to make the batteries more efficient. Tesla vehicles also have some of the best efficiencies when compared to other EVs. The most commonly cited metric for EV efficiency is watt-hours per mile, or watt-hours per kilometer depending on where you live. This is a quick way to figure out how much energy, watt-hours, is required to move the car 1 unit of distance, 1 mile or 1 kilometer. It's a great metric for measuring the relative efficiency of a single car while driving under different conditions. It's easy to compare mountain roads, cold temperatures, and highway driving to city driving, but the metric isn't very useful when comparing different EV models to one another. There are many additional factors that influence the amount of energy required to move a car over a certain distance. Things like vehicle weight, ride height, tire size, drag coefficient, and surface area can all influence the watt-hour per mile of a vehicle without any changes to a vehicle's battery. A quick thing to note is that weight is probably the most influential since variances are so wide. Cars like the Tesla Model S weigh more than twice as much as smaller EVs like the Smart EQ 4.2. Therefore, it requires far more energy to move a Tesla the same distance as a Smart EQ. So in order to better isolate the effects of battery performance, vehicle weight must be considered. This makes the metric useful across the entire EV market and helps normalize the artificially high efficiency of light cars using small EV batteries. Instead of using watt-hours per mile, we can instead use watt-hours per mile divided by weight to measure battery efficiency. You can see here a lot of EVs compared with one another when taking this consideration into account. Tesla vehicles are the leaders in EV efficiency. The third reason why you should buy a Model Y is safety. Just like all other Tesla vehicles, the Tesla Model Y has the lowest probability of injury for its class. At just 7.9%, the Model Y's rollover risk is one of the lowest ever recorded for an SUV by the NHTSA. This is directly related to the car's low center of gravity thanks to the heavy battery pack that sits on the floor of the vehicle. In Tesla's in-house tests, you can see how the Model Y continues to return to an upright position, even when it's shot off the side of this hill. The Model Y is the safest SUV ever. For Tesla, safety is engineered into the design of every car. It has been improving the architecture of its vehicles since the Model S in 2012. Every Tesla is engineered to provide maximum safety for its drivers, passengers, and pedestrians. The Model Y earned a 5-star safety rating in every category from NHTSA. The top 5 cars with the lowest probability of injury are all Teslas. Generally, traditional vehicles have combustion engines up front, under the hood. The engine typically takes the brunt of this impact, but crumple zones built into the sides prevent the engine compartment from entering the cabin and hitting occupants. But in the Model Y, there is no engine up front. Therefore, engineers have to use the front of this vehicle to act as a giant bumper or protective barrier to deflect energy. There are also extra reinforcements added to the sidewalls, skirts of the chassis, and doors to fortify and strengthen the vehicle. The next reason why you should buy a Model Y, or any Tesla for that matter, is their extensive supercharging network. Tesla's all-electric charging station network is the biggest in the world for any car manufacturer. It has over 30,000 superchargers around the world. These chargers typically take about 15 to 25 minutes. This may sound like a lot, but these supercharger stations are strategically placed in places that have some sort of amenities nearby. By comparison, no other EV car maker has this sort of robust network in place. Tesla has always been dedicated to providing accessible, widespread fast charging to its owners, and their justification is obvious. The world's gas-powered fleet uses a vast system of refueling stations, so Tesla had to offer something analogous. This leads me to one of the greatest benefits of having an electric car, and that is you can charge it at home. You can charge your Tesla right from home, and charging at home is the most practical and economical way of owning and operating any EV. You can charge a Tesla on a standard 120-volt outlet known as level 1 charging, but that is simply too slow to be practical for most people. To charge at home at a reasonable speed, I personally had to install a 60 amp circuit in the garage. You can also get away by installing a 40 amp circuit as well. But for me, I installed a high amperage circuit known as level 2 charging, and the charging experience has become more seamless. And in general, the Tesla wall connector gives you the best home charging experience because it provides the most convenience and the fastest charging speeds. I have found the EPA estimated range of about 330 miles to be mostly accurate after owning my Model Y for quite some time now. There are a lot of variables that come into play for the range that you will be getting, from the type of driving you do to the type of climate you live in and so on. I personally set my charging limit to 80% and plug in my Tesla at the end of every day. I have not yet had any instances where I've had range anxiety in my Model Y. I have gone days where I've driven a lot without the constant worry of if I'm going to run out of a charge while driving. And when I have to go about my commute, I do not have range anxiety since I start driving with a quote-unquote full charge because it's topped off every single day. One of my favorite features of the Model Y is Autopilot. Autopilot is a suite of driver assistance features that come standard with the purchase of any new Tesla. This improves the functionality of your Tesla and makes driving safer and less stressful. Autopilot is an advanced driver assistance system that enhances safety and convenience behind the wheel. Also, all Teslas come equipped with the 8 external cameras, 12 ultrasonic sensors, and a powerful onboard computer, providing an additional layer of safety to guide you on your journey. The hardware that comes with your Tesla is capable for full self-driving if you want to add that feature later on down the road. Autopilot itself enables your car to steer, accelerate, and brake automatically for other vehicles and pedestrians within its lane. The full self-driving upgrade includes Navigate on Autopilot, Auto Lane Change, Auto Park, and Smart Summon. Furthermore, aside from Autopilot, all Teslas made after September 2014 have a set of active safety features that come standard. These features are made possible by the Autopilot hardware and software system, and these features are automatic emergency braking, forward collision warning, side collision warning, obstacle-aware acceleration, blind spot monitoring, lane departure avoidance, and emergency lane departure avoidance. Sentry Mode is the next reason why you should buy a Tesla. Sentry Mode adds a unique layer of protection to Tesla vehicles by continuously monitoring its surrounding environment when left unattended. When enabled, Sentry Mode enters a standby state, like many home alarm systems, and Sentry Mode uses the car's external cameras to detect potential threats. Sentry Mode is very intuitive and easy to use. When it has recorded an event while you're away, you can easily view what all happened from the center screen. Also, while Sentry Mode is on, you can check up on it through the app and see what all is going on in real time. The live mode comes in handy when you may have parked in a shady area or just a dark parking lot and want to make sure you're safe before you approach your Tesla. Also, all new Teslas come standard with a 128GB thumb drive for Sentry Mode. Many people recommend opting for an SSD due to the constant read-writing of video files Sentry Mode does. I'll link some of my favorite SSDs in the description below for you to check out. Tesla has one of the most amazing camera systems in the industry. While you're driving, you can save the previous 10 minutes of your Sentry Mode and dashcam by tapping here. This is good in case you get in an accident or you just see something cool while you're driving. You've all seen all those wham bam Tesla cam videos. The interior of the Model Y is yet another reason to buy it. The interior of the car is very minimalistic and futuristic. The Tesla Model Y includes a lot of new features in the interior to make the experience of the car way better. The Model Y's minimalistic interior offers no surprises from a design standpoint, with the 15-inch center touchscreen being the focal point of the car. The only physical controls you'll find are these two little scroll wheels on the wheel, the column stalks, and the window switches. The 15-inch infotainment screen handles everything from climate controls to adjusting the mirrors and opening the glove box, although the latter feels a bit tricky when a button would do an equally good job. Entertainment is only half the experience. We typically think of a car as a mode of transportation. The fun it provides is just in the moments of fun driving, right? Well, with a Tesla, there's an enormous amount of entertainment at your fingertips. If video games are not for you, then no worries. There's also Netflix, YouTube, and Hulu, just to name a few. These amazing features of the Model Y, and all Teslas for that fact, is what makes them excellent daily drivers. The enormous 15-inch center screen holds nearly every control in the car. The layout is simple and stuff is easy to find and intuitive in much the same way those first iPhones were. Even if you don't know where everything is, you're pretty likely to find it within a few seconds. These sorts of novelty functions of the infotainment system are what really has me appreciate Tesla and what they do. What's not on offer is Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but in my opinion, you definitely don't need them with all things considered. The ninth reason why you should buy a Tesla is over-the-air updates. Over-the-air updates that Tesla releases are free and another part of the Tesla experience. Over-the-air updates for Teslas make improvements instantly and ongoing without ever having to take it to a dealer for repairs, or for that matter, even go out to the garage. It's instant, effortless, and part of the Tesla ecosystem. A Tesla is already a great car when it rolls out of the factory, but it keeps getting better with each over-the-air update that arrives. Over-the-air software updates introduce new features and updates to your Tesla, and this makes your car safer and more capable of new features over time. In fact, Tesla continues to operate at a remarkably quick pace when it comes to upgrades and releasing smaller changes frequently. These updates can make driving the car safer and improve performance, handling, and tech capabilities. Tesla has shipped these over-the-air updates for its cars for quite some time, and they have included changes from its autopilot system to the layout and the look of the touchscreen interfaces. The next reason why you should buy a Tesla is order convenience. The process of ordering a car has never gotten better, and Tesla takes this to a whole new level. The process of ordering a Tesla is as simple as ordering anything online. Choose the car you want to purchase, select either long range or performance, then pick your preferred wheels and color of your car. Next, pick out your preferred interior style, and finally the optional full self-driving capability feature. All Teslas come standard with autopilot, and you can opt for the full self-driving capability if you want to. After that, you place your order fee and you're done. It's that simple. That's all it takes for you to buy a car. It just takes a couple of minutes. How convenient is that? Feels like you're buying a car off a shopping site like Amazon. The Tesla Model Y has the greatest software and hardware available from Tesla. I highly recommend the Model Y for anyone in the market for one. The Model Y has been one of my favorite tech products I've ever owned. I hope this video was helpful for you if you were looking to go electric. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and be sure to turn on post notifications to stay updated on more videos to come. I have a lot of cool videos coming up and you don't want to miss out on any of them. Comment your thoughts on this video and if you have any insight you'd like to share. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next one.